Hello, my name is Jonathan Kowal, and I'm one of the principal storage engineers over here at Ahead. We've been testing the new PowerStore platform from Dell EMC, and we thought we would take a few moments to show some of the cool features that we like about the UI and some of the things that we've been impressed with what Dell has done with this new platform. Quickly, right here on the dashboard, we're able to see a quick overview of the system, get alerts, what's going on with the system. But one of the things I like is this watch list that they put right on the front of the screen, where you're able to tag a couple volumes or something going on in the system that you could look at and without having to drill too far into the system and see what's going on with it. You can see we're getting some I/O with some really good latency numbers. I have a workload that I've started across these volumes, so we'd have real data that's dynamically changing, not just a screenshot or something to try to fool you guys. But up top, right, we see the capacity. We can drill in, right, and drill into this tab and get a good look at what's going on inside the system. A couple things to note here is when you're looking at the historical usage, you can see the capacity, and these are some workloads that we've just been having run and sit out here, not doing too much. So we're not chewing up a lot of capacity on the system right now. But we can see that the system does, as you get over to the right, try to predict and forecast what's going on. So you can use this for some analytics on capacity management or possibly looking to upgrade the system for more storage. And then also you get your data savings down here, so you can see what the results look like from your logical to physical usage, and then what that overall reduction rate is going to be. And you can see what's interesting about this is they do separate out the thin savings from the efficiency savings, and then we're also having a lot of snapshots that run. So we're able to look at all those numbers separately and understand what's really consuming the space inside the system. And then what's really nice about this, something that I like, is we can drill into the performance pretty quickly and able to see what's going on. And this is looking across the whole system. And then with this interface, you can see for a while, right, for a couple hours, there was no workload that was running, and then I recently just started it. So if I wanted to drill in, I can just simply select in the interface, drag it across, and then zoom in and see what's going on across the whole system. We get IOPS, we get bandwidth, and then we also get what's really important, which is latency, which is one of the things that we like about the system. You can see I'm driving 120,000 IOPS on this system with a good amount of bandwidth, but also at a half a millisecond latency, which in a performance-sensitive environment or just in any environment, the lower the latency is, the better the system, your overall system is going to perform from your application and user experience. This new UI, pretty intuitive and pretty easy to get around. For those of you that are storage savvy, they have brought back the idea of managing host groups like storage groups back in the day. This is a lot easier to manage storage and drill in and assign LUNs and hosts and things like that. You also have the ability to connect this to vCenter to see VMs, but I'm going to jump over and show you the volumes. So we can see here the 4 volumes that we have, the logical capacity versus what's provisioned. One thing I like is also very easy to create snapshots. So I created a protection policy that's going to create a snapshot every hour and across all those volumes, and then it's going to keep 8, and then once it creates the 9th one, it'll expire the first snapshot. I've had these snapshots running throughout the system and all of our testing. So those performance numbers that you see now are with 8 snapshots created, and we're still able to get really good latency and I/O numbers out of the system. You also have the ability to not just create volumes, but also volume groups. So you could tie those volumes together if I wanted to have a database with a log and a data volume and create a replica of those at the exact same point in time. That's where volume groups can come in. Or if I'm going to manage that capacity just as one unit inside the system, I can do it there. Just showed you containers. Migration, this is migration features within the system to import volumes. We have not had a lot of time to test this, so the ability to pull in data from another system. There'll probably be another follow-up video that we will do on those capabilities. But also you got to take a look at the hardware. If this was a clustered system, you'd be able to see multiple appliances here, but you can drill in and see a little bit more information here, and also take a look at the hardware, which you get a nice graphical view of the system pretty quickly and see what's going on with the drives. If there was a failure, we did see in our failure testing, this was very responsive with picking up drive failures and things going on that we were failing in the system as we tested it. But you can drill in and see individual ports, what's going on, MAC addresses if you're trying to bring this up on a network interface, or if this is fiber channel, you get the worldwide name. Once I find a fiber channel port, there it is. So you get a pretty good look at the system. And also you can drive down into individual components like CPUs, fans, and DRAM. So there you have it. Just a quick view at the system and a couple of the features. There's a lot in here that we like. There's still a lot more for us to test and play with, so we will continue to do that. And if there's updated information that anybody wants to see, please ask us, and we will we'll do it with you one-on-one, or we'll make a video. We'll do whatever we can and share the information, and hopefully deliver a really good experience with this platform. So thank you.